NaMedia started monitoring the election coverage from the 1st of July until the 31st of December 2024. The monitoring involves publishing and broadcasting material from public and private media houses. The Media Ombudsman Dr John Nakuta emphasized the importance of the project.
So who would be monitored? Very importantly, this is our way of holding ourselves accountable. So this monitoring tool would be focusing on what has been published, what has been broadcasted. So in both, so the focus would be therefore on the public service broadcast media, the private broadcaster. If I'm not mistaken, we've got, in terms of television, we've got only one, and that is in the form of OneAfrica. But of course, we also know that there are private radio stations. So of course, we would also focus on the printing press, and of course, social media platforms. But I must stress for now, in terms of the code, the Media Ombudsman is only having jurisdiction over social media pages with a link in one or the other way to a specific media house.
Veteran journalist Gwen Lister reminded media houses of the importance of balanced reporting and verifying sources.
Briefly on the question of sources. Similarly, when journalists make use of anonymous sources, this is even more dangerous in election times. These sources often do not need to be held accountable for what they say, and they may easily have agendas behind their information. So-called fake news often comes as a result of disinformation. In other words, false information that people deliberately provide in order to mislead the public. And therefore, journalists should always verify such information, and if they are not able to do so, they should report as such.
NaMedia co-owner Natasha Baylorfeld said they will monitor 24 hours.
We've got access to 24 hours monitoring, but for the sake of still having a family and a job, the analysts code the 3 main news slots of the day, and then when we are informed that there are extra interviews or content being created by our producers, which is of course highly likely, then we will incorporate those news slots, add the clippings, the content which could be made public or reshared, and then also in terms of being included into the content analysis. But we have learned, there's one deal. It's really expensive to get the software to do the AI tracking, given language barriers, accents, to get some type of software to try to tell you what's being said on news is not reliable.
The Media Ombudsman will publish monthly reports, with the final reports expected at the end of February 2025.